Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel ANIMEZONE Sensei. In this video I will show you top 10 best anime with overpowered main character you should watch right now. Anime and manga is well known for overpowered main characters. At first, many OP characters in anime used to lose, only to grow much stronger and win against their nemesis the second time. Then some MC are nothing but a wimp that can't even decide on their own but somehow ends up developed considerably as the plot demands. Lastly, there are some OP main character that seems never to lose a fight, making others look completely incompetent. We like to watch anime vicariously through the characters, and especially the characters who are perked up with things such as superpowers, magic, intelligence, and high technology, making it more believable. These overpowered main characters are so impressive that they convincingly garnered our attention to left us awestruck. But what makes a character memorable is their continued growth and rich storytelling potential, which improves or complicates their lives. It comes to how they deal with problems, either via bravery or mere calmness. And undoubtedly these OP main characters cannot be considered as rational beings, cause they aren't. They have what it takes to control such power. In short, they are the badasses, but overpowered main characters are such cliches that they always come as a high action category trope, too loud and unstoppable compared to the conventional power levels in the anime. In most recent times, Isekai genre is heavily using this trope of OP characters as a plot device. Fans are loving the use of OP main characters in Isekai anime so much that it has come to a point where there are too many anime series every season with the same plot. To save you from the trouble of endless scrolling, here's our list of best anime with an overpowered main character you should watch right now. Before I start the video, please subscribe my channel. Number 10. Rokudenashi Majutsu Kosher to Akashic Records. Aldnoah Imperial Magic Academy is the most prestigious magic school in the world. The aspiring student in this academy can learn the highest forms of magic after going through rigorous training and can become skilled magicians. Sistine Fibel and Rumia Tingel are such students who are attending the academy to develop their magical abilities. One day, out of nowhere, Sistine's favorite teacher retired and got replaced by eccentric Glenn Radars. Just looking at Glenn made her mad for some reason. Glenn was also incompetent at magic for someone who was a magic instructor. It all changes when the school got attacked by a nefarious group, and luckily, Glenn's unorthodox magical technique saved her. It seems like she has a lot to learn, and this new instructor might teach her something new. Number 9. Mondaiji-tachi ga Isekai kara Kuru so Desu yo, Iseoi Sakamaki, Asuka Kudo, and Youkoso are teenagers with extraordinary supernatural powers. They live a pretty dull life for someone blessed with unmatched psychic abilities. But it all changes when three of them receive a strange envelope containing an invitation that transports them to a mysterious place called Little Garden. At the Little Garden, the trio is greeted by Koushi, a rabbit-eared girl who has invited them to join her community. Little Garden is a world where its residents participate in high-stake games known as gift games to earn wealth and fame for their communities. Koushi's community is currently no name, which means they have lost their official status. And that's why she is seeking help from this trio. After being presented with an opportunity to enjoy in the world using their full capabilities, the trio happily agrees. Number 8. Overlord, best anime with overpowered main character. Yggdrasil is popular multiplayer virtual reality game which is shutting down its server after its 12th year of the long run. Ainzulgaon is the most strongest guild in the game with powerful wizard Mahouka as their leader. After hearing the news about the game being shut down, Mahouka decides to spend the last few moments inside the game. Strangely, Mahouka is still able to operate his character even after scheduled shutdown but is unable to log out. It seems like Mahouka is now trapped inside the game, or the virtual world got recreated because, for some reason, the game NPCs have developed personalities. After talking with his servant NPCs, he was able to figure out that they still have the programmed personality, but are also adapting newer persona. Now the manga has to figure out what caused this abnormal development and explore this new world to find other players who are in this same situation. Number 7. Zankyou no Terror, a nuclear facility was attacked by a terrorist group which only left their name Bon painted in red color. After 6 months of silence, the terrorist group once again came out of the shadow, but this time they left a strange video on the internet. The video footage contained 2 teenage boys wearing masks who called themselves Sphinx. The boys challenged the Tokyo police with a riddle, and if the police is unable to answer, then they would cause mayhem across Tokyo. After the police failed to answer the riddles, it seems like the 2 boys were not bluffing as they bombed the police department and shopping mall. Kenjiro Shibazaki is a detective at the Tokyo Police Department who got caught in this ridiculous game created by 2 kids who could destroy the city. As Kenjiro starts to research more about this case, he soon ventures into a rabbit hole of secret government experiments and tragic past about the 2 boys, which led to current events. Number 6. Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken. Satoru Mikami is a working adult in his late 30s who died while saving his colleague from a random attacker on the streets. While taking his last breath after being stabbed to death, Satoru started hearing a strange voice that echoed in his mind. The strange voice recited a bunch of commands and Satoru just wished to have a body which was prone to any physical attacks. When he opened his eyes, he found himself in the body of small slime. It seemed like he got reincarnated in a different realm and time. While exploring, he stumbled upon a dragon named Veldora, who soon became his friend after talking for a while. The dragon bestowed the Remura Tempest as the new name for Satoru in this new world. After being released from the restraints of his old life, Remura ventured onto a new journey with no goals in his mind. Number 5. Magi Sinbad no Bouken. Sinbad was born to the Badra, a war veteran and Esra in the Parthia Empire. Sinbad spent a happy life even though his country was suffering from wars and economic problems. Even after losing his father in the battle, he spent his youth helping villagers and taking care of his ill mother. But it all changes when he provides shelter to a mysterious person named Younan. Sinbad observed the war-torn world closely and dreamed about changing it for better. After hearing Sinbad's dream, Younan offers to guide Sinbad at the dungeon that appeared between the borders of Parthia and Ring. Dungeons are a bizarre labyrinth that holds incredible treasures. It is rumored that Magi, rare magicians, created dungeons to find the king that will lead the world. Thousands of adventurers and armies have entered the dungeons, but have never returned. Unknown to Sinbad, Younan is a Magi who is impressed by Sinbad's ambitions. Younan also reveals that Sinbad must conquer the dungeon to get the most significant treasure, which are the supernatural beings called jinns that grant immense power and select the potential king candidates to rule the world. Number 4. Aldnoah.Zero. During a mission on Moon, humanity discovered an ancient alien technology called Hypergate, which enabled fast traveling between Mars and Moon. Hypergate technology enabled the Mars colonization, where humans discovered more alien technology, mainly weapons that led the humans on Mars to declare independence from Earth. The settlers of Mars formed the Ver Empire of Mars but later declared war on Earth. The war resulted in Hypergate getting destroyed and explode in the process. The destruction of Hypergate led to the uneasy ceasefire and fragile peace between Earth and Mars for 15 years. The war began once again after the assassination attempt on the Ver Empire's Princess Aselim Veralugia, who came to Earth on a diplomatic mission to repair relations between Earth and Mars. Inaho Keizuka is a high school student who witnesses the terrorist group that tried killing the princess. He has to now find the group behind the assassination to settle the war once and for all.
keep myself on track, keep my head up staying strong, always moving on, feel I don't belong.
Number 3. Youkoso Jitsuryoku Shijou Shugi no Kyoushitsu Kodo Akashic Senior High School is a prestigious school known for state-of-the-art facilities and teaching methods. Most of the students at this school go to university or find successful jobs. The school has given complete freedom to the students and are even allowed to skip classes. Every month the students receive 100 points, which are equal to real-life money. Students can spend the points at shopping malls and restaurants in the school facilities. Kiyotaka Ayanakuji is the first-year student who just enrolled in this paradise-like school. But he ends up in the Class 1D, which is full of worst-performing students of the school. The fun of using free points lasted for 1 month when the school revealed the real intention behind giving out free money. The school deploys a class system where monthly points are distributed based on the student's permanence, and Class 1D will receive the lowest points. After learning the hard truth, the students who have spent all the points now need to work hard to reach the top and continue living the glorious life. Number 2. Beelzebub. Tatsumi Oga is a first-year student at Ishiyama High, which is known for having delinquent students. The school is mostly lawless, with non-stop violence being part of everyday life. Even the teachers are scared of the delinquents that no one bothers to say anything. Oga, also known as the Demon King, is considered the most strongest student in the school, and no one tries to cross him. One day while beating a gang who attacked him, Oga found a huge man floating in a river. The man split open up when Oga dragged him out of the river, and a baby popped out of the man's body. The baby immediately crawled to Oga and got overly attached to him. It is later revealed that the baby is Beelzebub, the son of Demon Lord. Beelzebub is sent to Earth to destroy humanity and is always impressed by strong people, especially Oga. Now Oga is given the responsibility to raise a demon baby along with the baby's maid Hilda while he is in a school filled with notorious students. Number 1. Mahouka no Rettousei, magic, which was once considered part of a fairy tale, is now a scientific technology. Students at magic school now learn magic as a technical skill and are divided into 2 parts based on the scores and entrance exams. Blooms are the students who receive high scores, while remaining passing students are called weeds. Both the group go through different curriculum and treatment. Tatsuya and Miyuki Shiba are siblings who are the first-year student at a magic school. Miyuki is placed in blooms while Tatsuya managed to get in weeds. While Tatsuya is inept at using magic, but with his technical knowledge and fighting skills, he is above the level of a bloom, which made him the irregular student at Magic High School. See my message start to spread, and I had so many dreams. When you hit your teens, life ain't really what it seems. Try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it.